Woohoo! Meet the package bike, the devilish motorcycle, which will definitely try to kill you.
Damn, I've never ridden anything more insane and terrifying in my life.
After the Suzuki Katana, but that one is just good to look at. No. Do not watch this video if you don't want to. The temptation to try riding this hellish chariot. Perhaps after this, she will haunt you at night. Or look, because it's a pocket bike, it's definitely at least fun. From the beginning, it is key to understand it won't be easy. This Lucifer indeed won't even let you start it in a normal, decent way. No, you must suffer, even in the little things. Small only like a moped in size. Get the hell out of here, you damn fucking devils. No, you have to tug at its string like a lawnmower tugs at a lawnmower. Otherwise, you won't ride this sport bike, but will carry it on foot. Now I understand that this motorcycle transforms at midnight during a full moon. That day, I was not the only one eager to tempt fate.
This is Nikolai.
And touch, so to speak, the beautiful.
We have not only big guys, but certainly also ones like Nikolai.
Some riders valued their health and did not rush. And this is Seryoga testing the gadget.
Recording.
Some just took photos. Some managed to ride without any visible consequences. And for some, the experience, it turned out to be somewhat painful. It's a shame that some idiot blocked such an epic fall with his moped. It's important to understand that we generally didn't allow ourselves anything excessive.
Because I accelerated a bit, tried to brake, and then bam.
They treated the motorcycle with respect and rode straight, with slight deviations for neat turns. In the script, I have written that at this moment, it should be sarcastic, to shake one's head. Probably something like that. Personally, I accelerated to a maximum of 50 kilometers per hour, realizing that I am no longer in control, even while riding straight.
Who is that? Who is coming over there right now, perhaps? Come on, let's quickly take a look.
And still, he was constantly trying to throw me off spinning the rear wheel in a skid.
I just felt that the front end was slipping. Is it normal?
But this devilish mechanism can definitely go 90. Fuck, this is crazy. What a person feels riding it at 90, I can hardly even imagine. Some desperate motorcyclists started doing more complicated tricks on the blue Beelzebub than just going straight and praying. But the little punk quickly put them in their place. But look how cute he seemed while just calmly standing next to the adult man. Where is that adult guy now? Where, Uncle? This adult now, where is it like this? Well, even though today is Halloween and not a review, I will still point out that this guy with a complex character has a 40cc two-stroke engine with liquid cooling, producing 6 horsepower. It has an exhaust system that covers the entire frame. At the same time, it weighs only 23 kilograms. It turns out that its power-to-weight ratio is 0.27 horsepower, which is about 2.25 times more than that of the Chinese Scrambler I rode to the Gymkhana training, and it's only 3 times less than that of the Suzuki Hayabusa. In other words, it can definitely pack a punch and will gladly do so.
I have absolutely no doubt about this.
Pocket bike, an ironic name for a class of motorcycle, because pocket means small enough to fit in a pocket. It's like a pocket-sized motorcycle. Well, if you put the stress on a different syllable, it turns into package. And this thing can actually fit into a package with its length of 1 meter and width of 25 centimeters. It's such a big guy that it can completely hide behind the wheel of a normal motorcycle. A person without imagination may not be impressed by the specifications of the pocket bike, but let me hint that you are not riding a comfortable modern motorcycle with angular and non-angular ABS, traction control, and anti-wheelie systems, but rather a bike the size of a keychain, weighing 3 times less than your own weight, with a complete absence of any electronic or mechanical aids, and even without a front suspension. Sitting is incredibly uncomfortable. Many beginner motorcyclists like to look for a motorcycle with a minimal seat height. Okay, how about 45 centimeters at the seat? I think you will like it. By the way, it's lower than knee height. There seems to be nowhere to place your legs, obviously, but once you do manage to position them, it turns out that they restrict the freedom of movement for your arms. The only way to give your arms more freedom is to spread your legs as wide as possible and lean forward so that your arms have room to bend at the elbows. Thank you at least for the centrifugal clutch and the absence of gear shifting, because how to shift gears with your foot in such a position is completely unclear.
I was told that his name cannot be spoken aloud, but I still did it.
If anyone is curious about which pocket bike became the star of this spontaneous video, I report that this Baphomet is called Polini 911 H2O GP4 Reverse. One of the 100,500 pocket bikes from the company Polini. In the catalog, pocket bikes are presented like this in the form of an exploded diagram, so it is immediately clear what they consist of and how they differ from each other. This is why the model has such a long name, as it needs to highlight key points. For example, in the name of our subject, the word reverse indicates that the engine spins in the opposite direction and has a gearbox. This makes it more responsive and powerful. H2O means that it has liquid cooling. This is likely what allows it to be more rev-happy and powerful. By the way, check out the reverse logo. It's one of the best logos I've seen. Well, it's like reverse spelled backwards and the word reverse itself spelled backwards. You get it. If you naively assume that a pocket bike is a motorcycle for children, then you are mistaken. There are various competitions for pocket bikes around the world, catering to both youth and fully grown adults. These competitions are not just a freak show for wealthy rappers, but rather serious events. On the Polini website, there are even proudly displayed pocket bike photos of Valentino Rossi and Franco Morbidelli, who were part of the Polini pocket bike team. What more can be said when there is even a game about pocket bike racing on Xbox? Well, it's not the best example of a serious sports game, but at least it's something. By the way, pay attention to how the athletes on pocket bikes keep their feet on the foot pegs. And also notice the Ninja Turtle on Rossi's head. The turtle deserves that attention.
This is some kind of hellish madness.
I was glad to gain a little invaluable and insightful experience handling this madness. A little small experience of with this absolutely hum madness. The type of motorcycle determines the experience. Damn, these ghosts really look like haters from YouTube in the comments. Just a stupid fuck. I highly recommend all motorcyclists, if they have the chance, to ride a pocket bike and understand that the motorcycle they usually ride is very comfortable, friendly, and safe. Happy Halloween.